And we're back. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, everybody. This is your goddess, high priestess, Empress, Adalabandera. Welcome all. Welcome all. Welcome all. Okay. So here's what's happening. Okay. I have some cards on the table right now. The following: the sun and the second house. This speaks of a lot of it speaks of abundance, finances, money. Okay. Then we have the official person that came out in reverse. Okay. Don't forget to like the video upon entering and wash your hands, buddy. If you was there last night, that was like a VIP YouTube party. They definitely blocked my shit. I tried to shorten, not tried to, that was an insult to doing. Definitely shortened it, but it was still doing the same errors. I was like, you know what? Whatever. Whoever was vibing with us last night, we was vibing. Shout out to y'all, cause y'all vibes was lit too though. Y'all had me turned up. Y'all had me lit. For real. It was a vibe. Listen to y'all. Welcome D. Welcome Lydia. Welcome honey. So yeah. So we already know, right? We in this Mercury retrograde vibes, right? Fire. Welcome. Now, the official person came out in reverse. And it's giving me the vibe of yesterday's message where we saw the Hierophant in the center. Right after that was the Judgment card. And before the Hierophant, we had the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like these are like opportunities that are coming back in, especially through this transformation you've had through inner growth. And another thing is we do got Pluto here and Neptune at the bottom under that. Okay. And Cancerian energy is under there too. So this could have something to do, yeah, with partnerships that really embody genuine unconditional love. Now, you could also be receiving messages from people of the past where you're seeing how much you've grown and what you are distancing yourself from once and for all. Let me see what else. Let me see what else this is giving me here. Hold on. Because with the sun in the second house, you tend to gain through influential people. And that's huge when you're not surrounded by the proper energies to connect to these influential people. Not because of not on some, well, it may be celebrities for some of you, but look at it from a higher perspective, like okay, you're working with people who have an overstanding of, let's say, the sixth density. For instance, the thought that came across earlier was how remarkable it is to choose to be in the third density. Like it's really something worth looking at, and the ability to still be connected energetically to the third density in the sense of it would be a much more narrow perspective, almost one dimensional, where you're really not tapping into the bigger picture. Now, okay. So here's the other thing: be mindful of the invitations that you receive because there could literally be, this ain't for all, but for some of you, you're probably receiving invitations from people of the past that you no longer fuck with like that, and they could just be inviting you to put you in a position to make themselves look better than what they actually are because they're sitting here competing with you when you're operating from unconditional love. Competing with another is non-existent. Okay. Welcome, Fatima. So let me pull one more card here. Thank you, Mama Universe. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels. because I feel like this message, unexpected income, this message is definitely going to set some of you on this path where you're more aware than what you were prior to this. Okay, look at this courtship. All right, so here's another message. Some of you are about to step into higher levels of commitment. If you're in a relationship at this time, or if you're single, you're stepping into a high level of commitment, and you could literally be receiving messages or invites from people that when they're around, something in your relationships tends to not go accordingly when it comes to, you know, you and your partner being more than that. You feel me? So it's like misery, loving company, or wanting company. Because on one side, you have this awareness of, the as above, so below, the as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. And you've been connected to people in the past who weren't operating that way for you to remember or reconnect you to those ideals so that way you're able to blossom effortlessly. Look at this. We got the courthouse here. See, high level of commitment. 423 could be significant. Now, I did see 822 before coming on live. The official person card is number 22. Hold up. I just heard be mindful of false prospects, false prophets, some shit like that too. So because you're on the path of abundance, you're being connected to influential people at this time. Okay? The luxuries of life. What you consider to be luxury. Let me look at 822. Hold on, let me see something. Show me what you want me to see here for the collective source. I just put 8222. Window Lattice. Window Lattice. Window Lattice. What is that? This right here. Open space. Bars. What the fuck? Excuse me. Because this is showing me another vision I had of a building. The corner of that building, it looks like a it has 3 floors. It's on the corner. It's in the form of a triangle, but the apartments that are on the corner have like these floor-to-ceiling windows that almost look like a storefront display. But that area in the apartment is a specific spot. Like this apartment building is designed this way where you can sit in that window space as if you're putting yourself on display, but you have like this massive view. So let me see. Something that you've been manifesting, you're calling it in. You're calling it, it's coming, something about the clouds is a message that comes to you through the clouds, and it's manifesting in the physical now. Let's see. Proverbs. Let's see. Right. Okay. For at the window of my house I look through the lattice. Let me see what this here. Oh shit. Some of y'all moving somewhere and it's a beautiful view. Look at that shit. This Proverbs 7 speaks of warnings about the adulteress. Okay. Ooh. So this feels like people connecting with people because of the material connections they have, which is fucking pitiful. But You have a ancestor here or a grandparent or a father figure or someone you trust that is like that's an elder that's concerned here. You could be a life path 33, or you could have been seeing 33 more often, or 333. Let me see what else comes out. The lovers. So be mindful of people of the past who mishandled you. Some of you have to let go of that if you are the one who has mishandled someone. Let go of that, because you're only going to manifest that type of partnership in your life, or you're going to bring that into your current relationship, and that's not even the energy that you are or have been gifted with. Okay, so let's see, Gemini energy coming through here. Something is being rebirthed. We have the coffin that's coming out in reverse. The official person. Ooh, okay, for some of you who um, widowers, going back to the reason why you came here was to experience that, what that sense of a loss feels like. You could be asking yourself, but why would I do that? Well, we're here to co-create, not if, being here to co-create with source, the universe, the God within you, is to bring unconditional love onto the planet. So you could be helping someone else who has experienced this but doesn't really know how to handle it. And they can only speak to someone who has that experience so they can express themselves fully, because you're only going to be given as much advice as you're willing to tell about yourself. Or unless you're speaking to a seer who can question you in a way that will bring that out of you, you know? And then we have a child here. Some of you may have a child that has transitioned. They could also be connected. I just heard spirit child. 2015, April 23rd, 2015. This reading just took a whole nother turn, honestly. Let me see what the astrology card is saying, because this is giving a lot of family vibes here. You got courtship, official person, the lovers, children. Okay. So what I was expressing is more so from the 3D perspective. But if you take it to a higher density, the events that just occurred, you would see where there's a manipulation to the experiences when it comes to mankind. Okay, starting with the access that you have to your dream state. The more access you have to your dream state, the more access you have to your subconscious. The more access you have to your subconscious, the more power you have when it comes to yourself. Making decisions based on your soul's mission, or what your heart truly wants from you, and you in connection to it. What your heart wants from you is what you want from your heart, but there has been a disconnect. I'm telling you this, and okay, we over here with tarot cards, natal charts, all these different tools of divination, whatever you use, like bringing all of that back to the extent that we are all doing this right now, or you're partaking it by listening to it, is allowing you to break a lot of cycles that have to do with mental abuse from not being able to do so, or doing so and being abused for doing so. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, sacred. So let me see what else we got here. Because right now, a lot of people are feeling like this lifting of the veil. There's a huge lift of the veil right now. I kid you not, the day before, when was the 7th, before I came onto the live, my body was feeling cold. I mean, cold. I said this shit. know what this may be, but I was like, what's going on now? Here we are. It's her free at last. 1522 on the timer. We have that here. Look at that, 4th house. Some of you could definitely be moving too unexpectedly, or you could be doing some like interior decorating, or this could be something that comes to mind now. And you're going to be amazing at it too. That could also be what connects you to a lot of influential people. Like it really feels like there's this, like something, a lot has been unlocked right now. A lot's being unlocked. Your home and the roots of your being. There's going to be more of people coming together, especially if you're supposed to be, because again, there is free will. So people do whatever they want to do. Neptune. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. I'm going to pull one more card. We're going to go to the tarot. So I want to see what's going on here. I want to see what's going on here. Saturn. Wow. Completion of a cycle of all the unofficial people. Like done. And then Pluto's right back at the bottom of the deck in 822 again. Let me look at the gematria for that. Let me see if something comes through here. I ain't sweating, but I feel like I'm sweating. It's kind of weird. All right. James Bond. National Treasure. Ghostbusters. King Arthur. Trey Smith. Start from scratch. Is trapped in the past. So that's no longer feeling trapped in the past. Jessica Alba was popping. Unfortunate. Peyton Manning. Supercontinent. Samuel the Prophet. Mark of Beast calculation. Herbs controllers. You see? Ancient archaeology. And it says it seems like the gods hate man. Just the ones that are not tapping into realizing who they are. Because hate is a strong word. Let's see. What's this one to fall out? Page of Pentacles, the Magician, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, the Sun, the Hermit, 5 of Swords, the Emperor. The Emperor coming out here twice. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. There's also a clearing of a lot of heartbreaks of the past or recently. Something about a special document. There's a special document coming in for some of you. So you may want to check your spam and stuff like that. Because there could be somebody who's out there wanting to contact you, but you haven't seen the message yet. I feel like Mercury retrograde pulls it through the spam, or just because you're in this state of having to research, review, redo, regroup, redo. Transformation through inner growth. Responsibilities and rules for the growth of one's consciousness. Saturn. Responsibilities and rules for the growth of one's consciousness. And we approaching this full moon in Pisces, which is extremely potent for your mystical, psychic, intuitive abilities. Talk to me, Source. What's going on here? Whoa. The truth. That joint popped out as if somebody was in my deck and was like right here. What's in between? Let me see what's under this. And this was just at the bottom of the deck. And in Four of Swords, divine timing for healing here. This healing leads to a growth within you that is it's out of this world. It's out of this world. Look at that shit, the star card. I'm telling you. Some of you were speakers, singers, something to do with your voice. Something to do with your voice. You have a very strong connection to your star family. And they are really helping you out here with getting to see the clear truth, like being able to cut through all confusion. Look at that, Six of Pentacles, cut through all confusion so that way you're surrounded by reciprocity. And no longer like having to guess, like, is this something that is of value, you know? Yeah, Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. I feel like some of you are also connected to a Taurus who feels like that, who was actually being reminded as to the way they mistreated you. But this is what you're closing out here. It's like a tower moment, but it's a tower moment. This is a beautiful tower moment where it's like it clears everything out from the foundation that could possibly cause what you're building to, you know, put itself in the state of being condemned. Because a building, if the walls or if the roof is fucked up, it's, you know, it won't ever be listed as condemned. But the moment you have a slight crack in that foundation, that's that. And it will be listed as condemned. So welcome, Emerald. But I feel like you're coming to a space of victory here. Hold on, let me look at this some more. Because this one right here. This could also be your royal family in another realm that is protecting you while you heal from all of this betrayal as well. And I feel it's more so mental healing. So regaining your mental strength. Regaining your mental strength. Let's see what else comes out. What's this? Wow. Okay. As Gabriel was Gabriel. Michael. The fact that Gabriel wanted to come out here. Ooh, okay. Some of you here, there are things you may want to say from impulse that you won't say because your angels, your guardians, they protecting the shit out of you right now. Okay? They are really, you know what I'm saying? They're like, remember yesterday? Don't fuck this up this time. Because in the past, you may want to say something just to prove a point. You don't got to do that no more. You don't have to say anything to prove a point. Let your actions speak for you. You know? Eight of Pentacles, focus on your work. Focus on your work. I don't know what you in here doing. See, this is what I'm saying about that view. It's like you're sitting in this window where you're able to work, or at least you're able to visualize what it is that you want to do. Two of Swords, and no longer be confused about it. Because, let me see, the Queen of Pentacles showing through here too. Taurus, Sag, Aquarius. That Ace of Swords, you can connect that to Capricorn and Cancer in energy, but it connects more so to June 22nd to the 27th. Something about that is when you started to put your boundaries up. The results of you putting your boundaries up are being shown to you during this retrograde season. And that especially with Mercury there as the sixth planet. Six having to do with decisions, soul contracts, soulmates. You know, it's like you're being given a different view of it all to rewrite the story that you want. Seven of Wands is Mars and Leo. And then Leo comes out. This could be about a Leo. Fire sign is showing up strong here, Sag and Leo. Big time. What is this? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups at the top, and then the Six of Wands here. What does this have to do with the official person in reverse? Ten of Cups. Six of Wands. Ten of Cups speaks of emotional fulfillment. Everything in your life is rainbows. Peaches and rainbows. What is the connection of the official person to Lovers? Again, we just talk about six. Being exalted. Being exalted. Now, let me see here. The sun is exalted in Aries. The moon is exalted in Taurus. Mercury is exalted in Aquarius. Venus is exalted in Penis. What the fuck? Venus is exalted in Pisces. Are you shitting me right now? Some of y'all get your minds. Get your life. Okay. Then we got, listen. Then we got Mars is exalted in Capricorn. That would be the Three of Pentacles. Venus in Pisces. There isn't a tarot specifically to that. All right, let's go back again. So Sun is exalted in Aries. That's Three of Wands. Moon is exalted in Taurus. That would be the Six of Pentacles. Mercury is, that shit is hilarious to me. Mercury is exalted in Aquarius. And that would be the Five of Swords. Mercury? No, that would be Six of Swords. But you're moving on from that, okay? Moving on from moments where you felt defeated. And that's huge because that's where you begin to rebuild your confidence. Venus is exalted in Pisces. Mars is exalted in Capricorn. That would be the Three of Pentacles. Then you have Jupiter exalted in Cancer. The Saturn is exalted in Libra. Saturn in Libra would be the Three of Swords. Damn, Saturn, you exalted in Libra, and Saturn in Libra, the Three of Swords? Like, well, You want to complete major cycles in your life and step back into your God, Goddess, deity version? Well, them relationships sure are going to show you. They show you already. Uranus is exalted in Scorpio. Neptune is exalted in Cancer. Pluto is exalted in Pisces. Okay. I'm going to pick these back up. I want to see something. Moon card showing up here. What's been hidden is being revealed. What's been hidden is being revealed. And mind you, I split the deck. There's no reason why this card should be turned down. So let's see. Two of Pentacles. Wow. Really? Opportunities that weren't given to you in the past, only a taste of it, are coming back around because you're not in a position to sabotage it like you were before. Judgment. Opportunities that were presented to you in the past, and that's more just a bit. It's coming back around. Yo, what y'all got going on up in here? Okay. Let's see. Courtship, courthouse, lovers. If you do have Mars in the 7th, while Mars is in Gemini, you're definitely going through a major transformation when it comes to partnerships in life, whether to keep them something about that movie Over My Dead Body. Could have recently watched that. Could be watching it. Or was watching it. Let's see here. Pluto, Neptune, and Virgo. Wow. This is a shaman's energy. Big time. You was? Let's see. Let me. Some of you healed yourself from something, but you were suffering in silence about it for a while here. You're definitely healed, beloved. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Keep saying that. So Neptune in Virgo is connected to 1928 to 1943. Shorty was, doing her thing for the last 7 years since that time. So, man, okay. Because when I'm coming to a point of a solution, 3444, that's the point I take it to. Like, it is one thing to look at the situation, but look at everything that's going on within the world that you're in as a human being. Now, how does that connect to you cosmically, because everybody's connected to their star systems. The way they operate within those star systems is a different story because there's a positive and negative to them. Okay, so remember what I was saying, like a lot's being unlocked right now. I feel like your manifestation abilities are going to go to a whole another level. You got the Ace of Swords and the Star card, which is about a wish coming true as long as you're true to yourself. Okay? Now, the other thing is those of you on your spiritual path that have always been questioned or misjudged for it, there's going to be something unlocked within those who have, you know, behaved that way towards you, where they may either come to you with an apology or they won't at all, but you're going to see them moving differently, big time.